Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a candle wax reading for the year 2023 for anyone who has sun, moon or rising in the sign of Sagittarius. If you are Sagittarius or if you're watching on behalf of a loved one who you care for them and you would like to know how 2023 is going to be unfolded for them, this might be the video that you would like to watch. I wanted to thank you all for supporting my channel during the last year. Those of you who have been following me for a while, or if you just have opened the video right now and this is the first time you're looking at this, like watching one of my videos, welcome to my channel and thank you. I hope that you like the kind of work that I do, and if that's the case, please subscribe if you like. And there are more videos for you to watch in the playlist that are organized based on the zodiac sign, and also there's some timeless readings that you can watch them whenever you are guided to. And if you watch them that time, it's when you needed to hear those messages. I also want to thank those of you who reach out for private readings. If you are interested to have a private reading with me, please find my contact from the About tab in my channel. So with that, let's start the reading. If you have anything that you would like to have present in your mind, if any intention, anything that you would like to get clarity on for 2023 in general for Sagittarius, let's have it present. I'm going to start the reading, and also I'm going to see what is the three main things that Sagittarius needs to focus on or they need to be aware of for 2023. I will use my cards for that in the last part of the reading, but for now, from the candle wax reading, I see that there is a sudden news, something that might be scary or unpleasant in the beginning of the year, but it will be wrapped up. I see some reptiles or spiders, so there might be something that's sticking to your mind and causes you a little bit of uncomfortable situation. It can be at work or it can be at home. Even some of you might have pace problem towards the end of the year, or maybe just in the beginning of the year. But it's something that it will be resolved very quickly. You'll find the method or the path to basically get rid of this problem. As I said, this can be really a pest problem, or if it's just something that is infested maybe. Be careful if you're going on vacation. Don't bring back any pests with you. Um, yeah, that's something. You might bring something, I don't want to say sickness, a virus probably, but be careful. Try to practice hygiene. And if you go somewhere for vacation, make sure that you are taking extra care. Or it can be thoughts that they are just spider nets in your head and they don't leave you alone in the beginning of the year. That might be something that keeps you busy. But I see gradually it's going to be, you overcome those thoughts or those issues and you can be free of them very soon, very quickly during the next phase of the month, or maybe by February, March. By springtime, I see there's clarity in your mind, which is actually great. You need to take care of something. There's some more responsibilities that are going to be given to you. You need to be more responsible this year, both in spending the money and also in your work, because I see the responsibility that you have somehow relates to the income and the amount of money that you are making. So that might be something that you would like to pay attention to that. Be careful about red flags. Some people might be red flag for you. Some people might be offering you something. I mean, there might be people that are offering you help, but they actually want something in return. There are people that are doing favors, but they definitely want something back. And you know that. You already know them. Those people, you have tested them before, or you already know this is a pattern that they take their life, they move forward within their life. So be careful with that. It could be your siblings. There might be a discussion with your siblings that might not be very pleasant. um, it could be about anything. I can't say necessarily it's about money, but it can be about responsibilities. You might have a discussion with them, and I see that you would say this is the same old pattern, and you don't want to be captured or to be trapped in the old patterns of someone's behavior. It can be siblings, it can be a neighbor, it can be maybe your partner, or someone who's at close vicinity as you. They are very close, but it can be your partner. you don't want to be sticking, I mean, spider nets. Someone is making spider nets for you, and you know that you're aware of that, and you see that you won't fall into that. So that's a good thing, and you can break out from those ideas or even those um, people who are trying to get you there. um be careful, take you, I mean, if you're going to a camping or to hiking or to a jungle, I see, make sure you have your phone with you. Don't get lost or don't go there when it's dark. If you're going to a park that they say like you shouldn't come in after dark or after sunset, maybe, yeah, take that seriously, because I see that you might be somewhere without a phone or without someone. You might lose direction. It might be actually energetically that you are losing direction or someone is losing direction. Some family is, I see a single mom who's gaining more money. It might be you, or maybe I see an energy of a cleaning lady or a maid or someone who's helping. She's working in the service industry. They might receive more money or they need more money. It depends where it falls in your story, or maybe it doesn't even relate with you at this point. But that person, there's a little bit more extra income for them. They can bring home more than usual, which is actually very nice. Um, some of you, I don't know, like if you, there might be more tipping, like people might tip more if you are in that industry that people usually tip, or you will be tipping more, or you will receiving tips. I see tips and favors and gratitude, so that would be appreciated. There might be someone that you would like to help, but you don't know how. One way might be some, I don't know, you can give them some gratitude. There's a heartbeat, something brings your heartbeat up. Maybe it's love, or I don't see it as an anxiety because it's a pleasant feeling in your heart. Deep down you feel very again, it's like a heartbeat out of joy or love, excitement. There's something exciting happening in your life. You might receive a news towards, like in relation to that, that is very good for you. um Someone might go for a heart checkup, which is actually good. If you go for that, there's a heart health. I see your heart is healthy. If you are in a romantic situation with someone, I see that is healthy, or it will be healthy. Some of you will start a situation, a romance or romantic situation with someone, which is actually good. And you need to health check that, pass the health check. Somehow you have to test that person and make sure that they're the person you are looking for, and they have the requirements that you want, and they're the person that you're looking for. I mean, you want to check they are not fake. I think some of you had the issue with the past with people who were faking things, and you now want to make sure. So make sure that you test people. I don't want to say pressure test, but just try to make sure. Don't walk yourself in a way to convince yourself that things are the way that they are not. I think that's the best way I can put it. There's a big fortune coming towards you, but the money or the opportunity, this whatever it is lost. It's lost its direction. You need to navigate it towards yourself. It's like they have lost the address to your home or something like that. You need to give them direction. Some could be even a big huge of money, a big huge amount of money. It could be some investment, it could be some, I see it as a big fortune, but it is yours and it wants to come to you, but it's lost. The direction is gone. Maybe you don't know about it, you're not aware about this, or some people are trying to misdirect it. I don't know. Maybe that's what you might have a discussion with your siblings about, or about that person that I said. I see someone is basically talking in a unpleasant way with someone else. I can't relate. I don't see that it's you. This is because it's around in the corner. There might be someone you don't appreciate the way they talk, not necessarily to you, but also to other people. The way they behave or talk is not appreciated. This person might be disconnected, or they might go from your life. They might disappear somehow. It depends. I mean, for each of you, it's a general reading, and you just see how and where resonates with your scenario. Each one can do that for themselves. There might be some checks that you need to do, some health checks. I talked about the heart. Your heart is fine. You might need to do some, I don't know, someone is, if you're trying to get pregnant, they might still be still need to do tests before. maybe you're on some kind of medication, or you're trying IVF or something like that. Maybe after 2 or 3 runs you can get success. um, there's a hidden pleasure in your heart. I don't know what it is. If you have developed interest in someone, or even like just as simply as your child going to bed and sleeping, and then when you see that the baby or your child is sleeping and you just look at their face and they're very calm, this warms up your heart, or something in that. Or even you receive a message from your loved one or someone, and you hidden, like there's a pleasure in your heart which is secret, not secret, but like it's hidden. um Things are coming into the surface. Don't, and sometimes you need to take your space about with from some person. I see a Capricorn here, that they're trying to be very bossy with you, or maybe you have some problems at work, with work related stuff with some people. There's a tornado coming, but it passes, it doesn't affect you. I don't know where you live, but you might hear news about a tornado. It can be actually in the weather, like an actual tornado, or it can be some turbulence in your life or in your plans, but it won't hit you and it will be gone without any damage. So it will pass. I see you're peeling something. Maybe some of you are using some masks for your skin. You're taking care of your skin, which is actually great. Some of you are peeling things from your skin. I don't know if you have sun damage. Be careful if you're going somewhere which is hot, or in the summer. Be careful about sun damage. There might be a rash or skin disease that people might be worried about. So again, I talked about the a pest disappear. Like I talked about, be careful, don't bring something to your home, like bed bugs and stuff like that. There might be something about the skin, irritation on the skin, or just energetically, maybe some people are giving you some irritation, and they're making you irritated. um Beautiful candle I can see here. A wish is fulfilled. There's clarity and guidance. Someone is giving you advice or guidance, which is very helpful. They calm you down. You can listen to them, and they help you. It can be a teacher, life coach, or a mentor, or even a parent. Very good, mm, very good guidance is coming from this person. And Sagittarius, I see your sign. This year is going to be different for you. A lot of success, much less stressful than 2022, much less financial burden and issues. I see more stability for you, more mature. Specifically, I see that you are eating really well. Maybe you have lost the weight that you wanted to lose, because I see that you're eating without any worry. Because maybe sometimes before you were maybe concerned about your weight or your health, but I see towards the end of 2023, your health is completely like in check. If you were sick, you definitely will recover, you will heal. Be careful with a hair blower, like a hair dryer. um, there might be an accident. Be careful about your hair, and in general with your head. Don't use any products on your hair that people just recommend, like in the social media, like if they say mix this and that and put it on your hair. Be a little bit of mindful, um, because I see that just listening to random people, it doesn't help, specifically when these health related issues. You don't want to just go by the posts in the Instagram or the social media and try things on your body, and specifically take things that you're not sure if they're good. There's some burden. Someone that might come to you with a heavy burden from maybe a pastor from far away, and they want to talk to you. Maybe there's a confession that they need to do, or apologies that you can expect. There's an unfinished business that you need to finish, something that you didn't sign. If you're submitting an application somewhere, or you're applying for something, make sure you complete your signature, because they might be returning that to you because of the signature is missing, or something is misspelled. Something that you have spent a lot of time on is coming back. I mean, it's completing, it's getting into completion. Um, Freelancing. I see some of you might be freelancing some kind of jobs that gives you flexibility. In general, I see flexibility for you, and I see much more stability in your career. Some of you might go skiing, or start teaching skiing, or learn how to ski, which is actually very good. Energy of water is very dominant. I can say that you in general you go get along much better with water signs. I see Turkey around Thanksgiving. Maybe there is a beautiful signature around Thanksgiving. There is definitely a big celebration around Thanksgiving next year for you. Some of you might hear a very good news on the phone while you are celebrating already. So a celebration on top of celebration, which is actually very beautiful and full of joy for you. Actually, a very beautiful year for you is coming 2023. A Sagittarius, much less stressful than 2022. Now I want to put 3 cards from this deck and see what is the main focus that you might pay more attention to, or what is just a general advice for you that you have to keep in mind. 3 things that the cards want to pull your attention. Leave the past. Yeah, definitely the coffin. There might be something that you need to wrap and say goodbye to from the past energy, energies that are carrying over from last year, from 2022. You need to say goodbye to them, wrap them in a coffin and say goodbye to them. Don't carry the energies. And I told you in the beginning. And I see knowledge for you. You need to be able to read more. There are things that will get clarified for you. You will be a different person by knowing more, um, specifically about a cycle, because we have number 8, a cycle that is finished, ended, and some new chapters are definitely coming. There are some news that you didn't know. Be very curious about unknown, like new situation, new. Yeah, this is a key. So when I have the coffin with the key, that's actually a very good sign for me. I like that because and it clearly shows that it all chapter is going to be closed, ended, is death, and then rebirth is a key. And for you, the key to the new world, to the new situation, to the new opportunities, or the new people is through knowledge. You have to be knowledge. And there's a secret that you probably need to know. You need to understand more. And as I said, take things more seriously before I'm afraid try to understand the knowledge behind it. As I gave you an example of the social media, don't use any product that people promote on social media. That's my point. So you have to have the knowledge. You have to have the background before you stick to something as a practice or even use something on your body or start consuming that. Very beautiful reading for Sagittarius. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And like as always, stay blessed.